hello my loves. Ignore my puffy eyes if they are puffy. Truly, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't even see if my eyes are looking good or not. But if they're puffy, if they're a little red, I'm so sorry. I just got done trying to catch up on This Is Us, and if you know, you just know, okay? Like I'm still not done catching up, but the episodes that I've seen so far, bro, my heart, oh my heart. But hi, hello, welcome back. It's your girl Kayla, aka KK, aka K. Welcome to my channel, Lights Camera Books. How are you on this gloomy Sunday afternoon? Yeah, it's definitely afternoon. Your girl don't wake up early on weekends. So yes, let's get into this amazing video on today. So today's video, I am bringing you my March TBR, and I am just so excited to talk about these books. I will be participating in 2 readathons, which I feel like it's just, whoa, Kayla girl, slow down. But it's like, no, Kayla girl, you are behind on your TBR, okay? So I'm trying to catch up while also trying to be involved with fun things and fun people while doing it, you know? So, also, yes, I have glitter on my face because glitter just makes everything better. And honestly, I might wear this whole look to work tomorrow. I'll keep you guys posted on my Twitter if I do. Because the thing is, will people judge me? Yeah, but glitter makes me happy, and I want to feel happy, and this is really making me be in a good vibe. Also, my ring with the eyeballs, super cute. We love to see him. Y'all, I'm corny. Okay, so which TBR should I start with? We're going to start with the GreekGodAThon. I'm so excited for this, and this does not mean we are reading Greek mythology books. No, this readathon is hosted by Esme over at Bookish Buddies, and I am just so excited, guys. Okay, so with this, you pledge an allegiance. There are 14 gods. You pledge an allegiance to a god, and then that god and 6 other gods are on one team and the other 7 are on another. So 14 gods, 2 teams. You pick a god, you pick a team. So I have pledged my allegiance to Team Aries, who is hosted by my favorite booktuber, Princess at Castle Library. Hello, yes, I had to join her team, and we are on Team Chaos, and that involves Aphrodite, Ares, Artemis, Hades, Hephaestus, Poseidon, and Zeus. Boom. And basically both teams, Team Chaos and Team Control, we are coming together to use our powers to fight the Titans, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy, and I'm so excited about this. You don't even know. Okay, so yes, I'm part of Team Chaos, and basically the gods on my team each have different prompts, and the prompts go with different books. So for Aphrodite, which is, you know, book of love, true love, I have chosen to read the book Deceived by Gargoyles by Lillian Lark. And the only thing I know about this book is that it's a single librarian who is also a witch, and she wants to start a family, but she hasn't had any luck in a dating game. So then she goes to a matchmaker, and the matchmaker matches her up with a gargoyle named Elliot. The only thing is, Elliot is in a polyamorous relationship with 2 other gargoyles, but the librarian, Grace, she does not know that he is in a polyamorous relationship. So Elliot is basically trying to seduce her and be like, hey, just come over here and join us. We are everything you need in a man that you want, type thing. So that's the only thing that I know about that book, and I'm excited to read it. I love a good, y'all know I love my monster smutty romance. You already know, okay? So next, for God Aries, his prompt is War on Words, and with this prompt, I have to read a book based on war. It can either be a physical war like Kingdom versus the People, or it can be an internal war within that person itself. And with that, I have chosen Blood Like Magic by Lascelles Sambury. I hope I said your name right, girl. I'm sorry if I butchered it. Yeah, so basically the only thing I know about this book is it is about a teen witch, and in order for her, she's on a quest or a task to save her family's magic. But in order for her to do that, she has to kill her first love. However, she has never been in love before. Not a love interest at all. So she now goes to a matchmaker and he meets this guy named Luke. Luke can't stand her, so basically she's like, how am I supposed to save my family's magic if this guy can't even stand me? But that's where she's faced to choose between her morality or saving her family's bloodline. What does she do? We don't know. That's the only thing I know about the book, and honestly that sounds really scandalous, and I'm like, dang, killing our first loves? Oh, couldn't do it. Next I have Artemis, and his prompt is The Hunt. And with that, you basically have to read a highly anticipated book. And with that, I am going to be reading Let Me Love You, the McClain Brothers, Book 1 by Alexandria House. Literally, the only thing I know about this book is that it's a woman named Jo who is coming out of a bad relationship. She's a single mom, and she's just trying to focus on her career, raising her child, and just trying to live in peace without having a love life. I forgot the guy's name, but there's a rapper who doesn't want to fall in love ever. He's only doing casual relationships until he lays his eyes on Jo. So then he instantly falls in love with her, and he's trying to woo her and all that. Will she take the bait? Don't know. Is it gonna be real love? Don't know. So that is what I have for Artemis prompt. The next prompt is Hades. You know we love a good Hades, y'all. Of course, his prompt is Dead as a Doornail. Oh, Hercules. I am going to be watching Hercules today for sure. So his book is basically read a book about the undead. Vampires, werewolves, zombies, and Esme also said you can involve immortals on this prompt because you know they don't die. So with that being said, I will be reading World War Z by Max Brooks, and I'm already halfway through this book, and y'all, I'm telling you, this book has me feeling all types of ways. I feel, because I'm listening to the audiobook, and every time I'm listening to it, I just get all antsy and anxious, and I'm like, y'all, this could really happen in real life. Basically, it's like the movie. It's a invasion of zombies, and it's a guy going from state to state or country to country and interviewing the people who have survived the invasion and interviewing them, asking them, what were you doing when everything popped off? How did you handle it? How did we get here now? Basically type thing. And y'all, these stories are they feel so real. I think that's the scary part about it, is that sometimes I do feel like a zombie invasion could totally happen down the line. Hopefully I'm long gone. But I do feel like it can happen one day, and I'm just like, oh, these stories are just hitting too close to home, you know what I mean? So that's it with that book, or with that prompt. Hades, love him. So the next we have Hephaestus, and that is Forge Ahead. And with this prompt, I have to read a sequel, and I have chosen Barbarian Alien by Ruby Dixon. It's part of the Ice Planet Barbarian series, and the only thing I know about this book, human girls who were captured now are living amongst the alien men, the aliens that everyone's basically fallen in love with each other. Every alien has now fallen in love with a human girl, and they have the aliens have these things called cooties that resonate when they're around their human lover. And so now, in order for the human girls to even survive on this icy planet, they have to have a cootie invade their body, basically, in order to survive. That's the only thing that I know, and that's the only thing that I caught up, that I was able to comprehend on what I was reading on the synopsis. So that's why I was chosen for that prompt. The next one is Poseidon. We love Poseidon, god of the sea. Hello. His prompt is Endless Ocean, and I have to read a book with the water element. So Poseidon, I have chosen for his prompt A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow. And the only thing I know about this book is that it's based on Black Mermaids. Already, you had me at Black Mermaid. First off, there's a murder with a mermaid, and there are two girls involved. One is a mermaid or a siren, and one is, I think, just a human girl, but they're best friends, and they're just trying to figure out what happened to this mermaid that was murdered, and they're going through racism and sexism and all the things that the world is against. And yeah, that's the only thing I know. So I'm here for it. You have me on Black Mermaids, and the cover is bomb. The last prompt I have for the GreekGodAthon is Zeus, of course. And his prompt is lightning strikes. And with this, I have to read a book where the cover piques my interest. With that, I will be reading For All Time by Shanna Miles. And the only thing I know about this book is involving a guy and a girl. They have lived 1,000 love lives. And the thing is, each life that they live together, they never make it to the end. So they have no idea how their love life ends in each life that they live. They're just trying to figure that out. How can we get to the end to see where we are at the end of our love story? That's all I got for you on that book. And with that, GreekGodAthon is now a wrap. It starts in March. It starts March 1st on Tuesday. So I'm so excited. Like, this will keep my mind busy, and honestly, for the whole month of March, well, except next Saturday, I don't plan on going out any weekend, any day, except going home, going to work. Going home and going to work. Except next Saturday, I have a brunch festival, bottomless mimosas all day. But other than that, your girl's trying to save money and just be by herself, okay? I don't know what it is lately, but I just don't want to be around anybody. I love my friends. I love everyone I work with. I just want to be in my home, all right? So this will give me plenty of time to do that. So the next readathon that I'll be involved in is the Game of Tomes Readathon, of course based on Game of Thrones, but this does not mean that we are reading any of those books. No, we are just going by the houses basically. So this readathon is hosted by Dasha of Mythic Pages, Ray of Bookmark Chronicles, and Robin at Robin Reads. I will have everyone of both readathons linked down below, and yeah, let's get into these prompts. So with this readathon, however, I did not participate in the first one that they had in November with the origin story readathon, but they said that was okay if you didn't participate and you're just basically a newcomer coming in on this readathon. So with the newcomer prompts, it is you are starting a series. So that's okay with me. I will be starting the series Let Me Love You that I talked about earlier. Let Me Love You, the McClain Brothers book, the McClain Brothers series by Alexandria House. I will be starting that. I'm claiming that book as my starting a series book. So of course, with this Game of Tomes readathon, you are broken up into different houses. And y'all already know I chose House Targaryen. Get into it, y'all. With that being said, the first prompt of House Targaryen is attend the wedding. And this is where you have to read a book featuring an unconventional marriage. And with that, I have chosen to read I Married a Lizard Man by Regine Abel. And the only thing I know about this book is that it's a human girl and she is about to turn 25, but she has to be married. She needs to get married to save her family and her family's lands before she turns 25. So with that, she goes to a matchmaker, which I'm realizing a lot of the books that I'm reading involve matchmaker. With that, she goes to a matchmaker and she is matched with a lizard man, and neither of them want to fall for one another, but they do, and both of them falling for each other benefit each other in some way, saving her lands or saving his lands, whatever. That's the only thing that I know about this book. So it's interesting. I'm interested. A human girl and a scaly lizard dude. Oh, and another thing is he's always angry and grumpy. So she's like, how can I fall in love with that type thing? You know? Because who wants an angry and grumpy partner? Not me. Prompt number 2 is give offering to Khal Drogo, and this is where I read a book with stars or a moon or a sun. And for this, I have chosen a reread because I read this book last year. And with this, I have chosen 172 Hours on the Moon by Johan Harstad. And this book is about 3 teenagers who have won a trip to go to the moon. However, the moment they land on the moon, all hell breaks loose and some sinister stuff happens on the moon. Y'all, I listened to this book on Audible for the first time last year, and I will say it was one of the scariest books that I've read to me, because I'm sensitive when it comes to scary stuff. So to me, it was scary because the way that they were describing different situations, I felt claustrophobic, literally. I felt trapped. My heart was racing, anxiety was going, and just the way they were describing some of the sinister moments, I was like, oh, ish. That is scary to think about. So I will be rereading that because honestly, even though it was scary, I highly enjoyed the adventure and it was amazing. I even got one of my friends to listen to it and he loved it as well. So I'll be reading 172 Hours on the Moon for that prompt. Next prompt, Stop the Westeros Assassin. This is where you have to read a book about murder. This is a new one for me because I do not read a lot of murder books, but I found this one book called Perfume by Patrick Suskind. I think his last name is German, so if I definitely butchered that, I am so sorry. It's based in 18th century France. So this boy lives in Paris. His gift is having a strong sense of smell, and he works with a perfumer to concoct different perfumes together and all that stuff based on the smell. And then he catches a whiff in the city of this virgin girl and then is instantly obsessed, and he wants to concoct a perfume for her, but then something leads to a murder and an obsessiveness and something else horrifying. The literal thing says something horrifying happens. So I will be reading Perfume for that prompt. Last prompt is Learn Dothraki Customs, and this is where I have to read a book that is not based on my culture. And so with that, I have chosen to read Daughters of the Dragon, book number 1 by William Andrews. The only thing I know about this book is that it's about an Asian American. She travels to a Korean orphanage to find out about her birth mom, but come to find out her birth mom is dead, and then the people that work at the orphanage give her this comb and an address to go find this lady who can talk more about her mom. And so she finds the lady, and come to find out the lady was part of the Korean and China World War II. She was one of the comfort women of the soldiers, which is basically a sex slave. Her and almost 200,000 women were part of this comfort women title. And to me, what I got from that is that I think her mom was part of that, you know? And so she's basically trying to find out that information, how that leads to her mom. And that is all I got for you with the TBRs, y'all. Like, that's it. And I'm so freaking excited. I'm so excited because I feel like I'm part of a community and we're just reading these amazing books, being involved with the different TBRs. And I'm really happy right now. Like, I'm really happy today, even though it's raining terribly outside. I'm just happy to be involved. I'm happy to be here. You guys can also join us with the readathons. I think it'll be a great time, and I'll have the discords and the introduction videos and all the rules and everything of the links that you need to go to join each one. I will have everything linked down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See y'all in my next video. Bye. Black Lives Matter.
It's 5:50 something and I feel so empty inside. The sun is going down, the sky